Oh. So, yeah, welcome everybody to What I Do Wednesdays. Jordan and CJ, Crohn's veteran, colitis veteran, the originators, right. So, today is Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. It's also known as World IBD Day, and so we're just hanging out, talking a little bit about that, and also so growing our show a little bit, and kind of what we're looking for guests and everything, and just having a little bit of fun. So CJ, how you doing today, man?
Uh, I'm doing all right. If you want the real answer, or you want the generic answer.
I guess,
I can
I
give you
guess,
both.
yeah. Give me both. Give me both. So,
Well, I'm kind of dealing with depression.
mm,
Everything's kind of hitting me. Having to start over on, acceptance journey.
mm,
Having introduced type of pain that I haven't really been feeling before. Having to get used to that. Having to get used to finding a way to manage that pain. Also, having to change drugs on my IBD, or having to change drugs for my IBD because the current one is not working. And I literally just took it yesterday.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
So, mm. Well, that's yeah. Speaking of long answers, I've been sick for the last 6 weeks,
Dang.
and so ever since I left Omaha, now all the fun stuff I've done, I've I think maybe I'm not even exaggerating. Yeah, I know my stomach has been foobar every day since I've been here. Like, and the medicine I've been taking, that Prevalite and stuff, I said it doesn't fix anything. It just helps. And that hasn't been helping lately. And so I think it could be just stress, from the move. It could be what I'm eating. It could be like the sleep schedule. It could be a lot of different things. But it doesn't help with the mental health when the only thing that helps at all doesn't help.
Yes. Have you
So,
have you like talked to your doctors about it? Researched anything else that you could take?
for the first question is, I start my new job soon. I'm not supposed to start this week, but there's some miscommunication and stuff like that, and so I'm starting next week to get some of the paperwork out of the way. And so with that being said, I'm gonna, all the insurance and everything will be done, so I can, go back to, finding a GI doctor in Las Vegas and a primary care doctor in Las Vegas and all those kind of things.
Oh,
So,
yeah, yeah. You have to find a whole.
right. Yep. Yep. So I mean, maybe I could, document that a little bit, but, what that looks what that looks like. So, because yeah, I'm starting from scratch. I mean, I have all my records and stuff from, Nebraska and stuff, but yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully, kind of crossing my fingers that I can get, cool people like I had in Omaha. So, mhm,
Have you
mhm.
asked anybody or any IBD that are from Las Vegas, their GI doctors or anything?
No, but that's a good idea because that's the guy that we interviewed, Steve Braverman. He lives in Las Vegas here, and that'd be a great person to ask.
I'd
You
ask
know,
I'd ask around, and even
yeah,
online, they know if
yeah,
anybody knows any GI doctors.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and my stepmom is a doctor too, and she had a practice here for several years, and so I might ask her to. Just yeah, there's people in general. Well, yeah, Google's my friend, so so but yeah, but that's kind of my journey right now is yeah, just trying to find, trying to get doing that all over again. And then also, yeah, just as far as your second question, as far as anything else that helps, I've asked that before. Like they actually had something that was told about that I haven't used yet was Victoria. Victoria mentioned for bile acid malabsorption that you can take chia powder, chia seed or powdered chia seed, right? Because the idea is that that's kind of a natural, I guess, kind of sponge, of water, but because come with water, it'll expand and stuff, and so that should kind of, excuse me, like a natural probably like maybe. And so but the idea is maybe to add that on top of what I'm add that in addition to my medicine, maybe even middle of the day or something like that. And also that balance too, because because you can go from one extreme to the other. You can go from just like pure water diarrhea to like being constipated if you're not careful. And so that's also my life too, is that finding that happy equilibrium of just pooping normally is damn near impossible. You know.
Yeah. I know that struggle. Um, so on top of the Prevalite, are you taking any biologics?
I was taking, for a couple of years, I guess, or maybe 18 months or so, Remicade. Um, I am off of that now because the reason I stopped taking it is because lost my job through COVID, and so I didn't have health insurance anymore, and that gap was long enough to be off of biologics, and I missed the infusion, and it's kind of messed up the entire thing, and so now, in honesty, the whole time I was on those infusions, before, during, and after each one, and before, during, and after, just in general, no change in my quality of life whatsoever. And so,
But you felt
um,
like side effects and stuff, did you, from the drug?
a little bit. Actually, no, dude. To be perfectly honest, that could have been a saline drip. It was like literally like getting poked 3 or 4 times every time. Like because I had crappy veins. So like just to literally I remember like, okay, yeah, yeah, Jordan, this is gonna really help you, Or not only that, yeah, hey man, we're looking at your blood work and everything. Everything looks really, really normal. Your vitals are great. Your vitamins, everything's looking really fantastic. Wow, I feel like crap. So, so,
I hate when they do that.
mhm.
All your test results came out perfect, but I don't feel perfect.
I'm feeling pretty close to the opposite of perfect.
Exactly.
So that was why I was kind of anxious, kind of then the probably or the Remicade, because like, man, this is supposed to be some kind of almost as a miracle drug with all these side effects, and didn't do anything for me, and so getting off of it was like,
And it didn't really do for you, so
I mean, according to the doctors, the inflammation in my stomach was gone. I was in a remission, I guess, but it was doing what the medicine was supposed to be doing. It was doing, but that didn't translate into any kind of quality of life. And so like, and no, like, I mean, I wasn't even like going to the bathroom. Literally nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. It was just all kind of taking people's word for it.
hmm, it's wild.
Hmm.
Wild that we have to literally, put our trust in these doctors, and doctors are
Yeah, just
just
see,
not really.
pumping, yeah, yeah, pumping you full of drugs, every couple of months and then that was supposed to be indefinitely, you know, and so now, yeah, now I'm kind of more focused on, um, yeah, maybe try to do more homeopathic remedies, more natural stuff. Take my Prebolite still, but yeah, but adding, I was talking to, yeah, Dr. Sylvie, and then the lady we interviewed and stuff, and she was saying that I should advice to me, and maybe other people with lactose intolerance or whatever. I was under the impression that like stuff like Activia yogurt was okay to eat, and she told me otherwise.
Yeah, you don't if you're tolerant, you don't want to have any kind
Now, and I was like, I was avoiding dairy milk, like pretty much besides like I like a really like a hard like I guess I don't know like a Jones for like Greek yogurt.
of. Nah,
Like,
I took my first L and I was just like, yeah, no, milk, no, not even yogurt.
right? No, and so I was like, man, that's a bummer. And so, but then she was like, well, you can, eat alternative yogurts.
Yes, dairy-free yogurts. Uh,
I,
so delicious.
I
The
bought
silk,
some, and
the silk one is amazing. Like I feel like it legit works because it does have like live culture in it, and
mm,
no bullshit. Like I remember, I ate one um a day that I was kind of feeling like bad, and
mm,
then sugarcoat or anything. Like my bowels were kind of like starting to look better, and I was that what it's doing. Like probiotic in it, live culture, like the
Mm.
bacteria. I'm just like, I need to get more yogurt.
Have you drank like kefir before? Like,
Yes, but I have not been on like a regular schedule for it. I just like
mm.
drank it like one or two times, and then I'd forget about it. But I definitely want to try like a cycle of kefir, at least like the drink the whole bottle because I've never finished the whole bottle. But I've found like that the yogurts though, those actually really work.
All right. So probiotic or live culture dairy free yogurt.
I can even, you know what? I can even, I'm gonna go grab it, and I'm
Mm. All
gonna
right, all right.
share my camera.
All right, all right.
All right, so this is one of them. I actually had the big tub, but when I went today to buy some, they didn't have the tub, so I bought the little milk dairy free vanilla I have,
Okay.
and it's like 140 calories. And then at the bottom
Does that
says
any protein in those?
has protein, 6 grams of protein, 2 grams of fiber, 16 grams of
No.
sugar, 21 grams of
Nice.
carbs.
That sugar's kind of high. But
But it's not bad. It's I actually like.
no, no. I mean that would be good for like that'd be good in smoothies. Really, that'd be good like for.
Hold on, let me go put
Cool.
this in the fridge real quick. All right.
Hmm. So yeah. Oh, I was also told that bone broth.
Yes,
Drinking
bone broth is amazing
that
for.
that I needed that I know that daily drinking of bone broth needs to be the top of the list of helpful things.
Bone broth, stuff with like probiotics, like things with bacteria in it, the
What's
kefir,
that?
yogurt,
What's that drink that carbonated?
kombucha.
Yes,
I
yes.
cannot do
Is
that, man.
the
That shit just tastes gross to me. I
uh,
remember I bought it. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna try it. Nope. I put it back in my fridge. I was like, I ain't drinking that.
yeah,
uh,
that's and they get like real like heavy on the flavors. It's like I think it was like it's fermented. Yeah, it's like almost like a non-alcoholic beer. It's a fermented beverage that's
yeah,
been like
that's the thing. Like, we're supposed to like have something at least that's fermented in our diet.
yes, like the shit stuff like kimchi. Um, there's something else. I mean, like
Fermented cheese.
sauerkraut.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's funny is that yeah, like fermented anything is like almost a big negative for almost across the board for me.
Same here.
Well, it's supposed to be really good for Crohn's and stuff. I'm like, oh,
The
that's
the
not
the
really.
stage that I'm at in my journey, I can't really divvy for my my everyday stuff. But I would like to try experiment, but maybe when I get my new drug, not right now.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's just gonna be yeah, I think doing the bone broth. I think what you go to the store tonight. And so I'm
You
gonna
know,
buy
it's
some
really
more.
good if you make it yourself, bro. Like my mom actually makes like the soup. She would add like chicken, like chicken feet, chicken like
Oh
the whole
yeah,
chicken, like a whole
it's
bunch of
funny.
vegetables,
It's funny you
and
say that. Like Lindsay and I've laughed like a lot about, just being a lot of like chicken faces in a bowl and stuff like that, the pot and stuff like that. And there's all these like like duck backs and stuff, and always random things. Because it's all just like bones and gristle and muscle and shit and stuff that you're boiling down to to
but
water.
that, but like you, if you like cook that really slow for a long time, like that, vitamins, bones and
Hmm.
stuff will soak in, and it'll
Hmm.
just be
Hmm.
really beneficial.
Yeah, so like I want to, we've made some, we have done that like I think once. I think we did that like, um, but one of the things that I wanted to do more is some like like chicken noodle soup. Like so instead of being like a chicken stock base, making a bone broth base. So that way you're actually getting it, and not just having to drink a glass of bone broth. You can actually have it in a regular soup or stew or something like that. Mhm. Yeah, man. So all this food making me hungry. But,
I ate like an hour ago, and I'm low key hungry again.
yeah, I am too. I just had one of the biggest things in like being in Las Vegas is like, like oh yeah, yeah, living on the West Coast is cost more, cost of living is higher, like, dude,
Tired?
everything, like, I just feel like I'm just doing just
Where do you go to
all the,
shop?
I mean, like, the grocery store is kind of, I guess, regular prices, but it feels like, well, gas here is ridiculous. Like the
Oh,
cost of living, like I have a little four-cylinder car. It is not special at all. And so and CJ, it costs $60 even
nah, bro, I can't.
a
Don't.
four banger. So like a little four-cylinder car, little Hyundai, and
How
that's
much?
60,
How much is gas over there?
like 380.
I think it's like 2.95, almost $3 over here.
No, like not only that, like I've been here long enough to fill up like three times, I think 3 or 4 times, and every single time it's gotten higher.
Bro, get a bike. If
My
I'd start biking if I was you, bro. Hold on, I'm gonna leave my house 2 hours early. I'll be there. Nah, it's too hot for that, huh?
for
Black
real, man. Like
Black flag weather.
any yeah, any real soon here. See, they're saying prices are like 275. That is not. That is a lie. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, the average the average regular gas price in Vegas right now is $3.62. That's the average right now, 3.62. And
Rough.
that's for that. Yeah, well, for the crap gas, for 87 copper. Yeah, it is rough. And then that what's crazy is like they start like driving around and like, wait a minute, that's a Rolls Royce Wraith, that's a Bentley over there. How are people putting like that's suburban? How are you putting gas in these things, man? Like crazy. Like the wealth of the rich, like Vegas is a crazy place. Vegas
I
is a
mean,
crazy
they
like.
if they can afford it.
Like
But
even
no,
like even normal like 8-cylinder cars, like 6-cylinder, like like a Silverado or something. Like just like a big full size truck, like that's like $200 to put that thing out.
got my little Toyota. I
Mhm.
think the last time I filled up, it was like
And
30 something, 31, 32.
yeah, and Omaha, that's what it was in Omaha. It's double over here.
Not the
Yeah.
at all.
So real soon, as soon as I'm able to, I'm getting an electric car.
Get a Tesla.
Or get a little Tesla or something. There's tons of
I dig
Teslas
it.
here.
I dig it. Oh, I
There's
low key
tons
want a
of
Tesla.
there's tons of Teslas here. A Tesla or yeah, something nice that's full electric. You know, either that or a hybrid, like a Lexus hybrid or something. That'd be great. So um but yeah, it's kind of I mean it's kind of expected, but it's like wow, it's crazy out here. So but anyway, man, back on the show, like we need some guests, for next week, and so um, I think that I could reach out to that Camilla, Swedish lady that she had that surgery. We'll see, because she said that after her surgery, she'd be up for interviewing. So I might see, if that's possible, but it would be cool to.
I'm gonna hit up a handful of people tonight. See
All right,
who's
cool.
available next week.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Like
I got a couple people in mind.
as you can see, I interviewed Mom Dukes last night. So,
Yeah, I saw.
and so I was like, because the episode from Monday, I didn't record it. When we were talking about Monday, I didn't record that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, oh
No,
no,
but
I.
it doesn't even matter because I kind of fucked that one up too. Because like more than half of that junk was like on mute on the what do you call it on
On the
Streamlabs for some
YouTube.
reason. Like for
Yeah,
some reason,
I
Stream
deleted that actually.
yeah Streamlabs be like resetting. Um, it's like it goes back to like default, even though I have it on like mic stuff like that. I don't. It did that to me on like Discord too. I literally had to just go back into the settings,
Hmm.
change it.
Yeah, like yeah. So I deleted that off of YouTube because that was just kind of just it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
We had to so but yeah, so I was like, man, we got nothing, and then it's like, mom, so what are you doing? It's like, go get the show, like original show, pretty much. So and so, but that's definitely like the show must go on type of moments type thing. But
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
you got what you got to do. So, but I do want to get back on just interviewing people, interviewing folks. Like, oh yeah, also yesterday I was interviewed. And so for this for I think it's called About IBD podcast. As this lady named Amber Tresca, I believe her last name is, and she's a good interviewer. It was really done like 45 minutes or whatever, and it's gonna be really cool, man. Like I'm pretty proud of that interview.
Did you
So
was it like on a live or did you do it, like on Zoom or something?
we did it like on Squarecast or something, like which is like some other little platform that
Didn't
you
we
can
do
like that.
didn't we go on a podcast that was like on the podcast?
I think we
Wasn't
did.
it? Yeah, I feel like we did.
hmm And so
Mm.
yeah, but she had the whole studio set up. Like she had like the whole like she was like almost like she was like in a booth almost.
Like it.
Yeah, it was dope. She had the whole the whole like pop filter and like the mic and the whole 9 yards, but then like behind her it was dope. And she was a really professional and everything. Um, mhm. So yeah, that was a Father's Day podcast. So that'll be off of that and something that I've forgotten, CJ. That I don't know why I feel like why haven't we done this? But going forward, um, when we're on a show or we're talking about us or we're doing anything about points that are related, I mean, we're always talking about going on like we have got like our website or Teespring store. We're always kind of wrapping up everything that we do. Something that we never include is our email addresses. So we just never do that.
Okay.
We never say that.
Should
You
we
know,
should we
so
should we add it to like our name tag?
we can. I mean, we can. Or we could just we could just make it our name tag. So, but I mean, almost. I
I
mean, but
could
like,
I could I could try and figure out
but
something for like the layout. You know how
yeah,
yeah. You know how on Crohn's Veteran, like the on the stream it says it has our
yeah,
socials on
yeah.
the bottom. I could definitely figure out something to put the emails.
Yeah, because I mean, literally, I mean, we're always talking. I mean, the email. I mean, yeah, people can go on the website and people can reach out to us. People can go on Instagram and hit the little email thing, reach out to us. But you got to know as to how that stuff works. Like if, to me, if people listen to the show or they're going to the description and it has our email addresses in there to reach out to us today. That's pretty. That's it's good. It's good, especially in the show. Like if we're talking about anything, you can reach CJ at CJ Cabrera at at ClimateBetter.com. You can reach Renika at Renika Wood at ClimateBetter.com, and of course you can reach me at Jordan at ClimateBetter.com. That kind of, that kind of. But just saying that going forward, and even last time with my mom, I after the show, I was like, I forgot. But the reason I remember is because during that live show I did with the IBD lady, Amber, I did do that. And and she has she's a really big following on Facebook and all those other kind of things. She runs
Wait, wait, wait,
IBD
wait, wait,
Mom.
wait, wait. Wait. Did
I,
the
I
about IBD?
yeah,
Oh yeah, I know who that is. That's the lady from Twitch. No, 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 from Twitter. That's
maybe. And I mean,
that's always been supporting us since the beginning. No lie. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, and so I mean, and I've been talking to her for her for a while too and stuff. And so yeah, so you're a Bitcoin person.
Definitely gonna look into getting a new Twitch layout that we could have all that on there too.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's good. Uh, cool, man. So yeah, so we'll get that. Also, yeah, I really did. I was kind of that whole interview was really funny because I was just shooting my shot the entire time. So like, it's just like yes, was anybody listening right now? Like all that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, she's gonna support us and what else did I say? I said our website. Sponsors. That's what I was thinking of. So I said, yeah, we're looking. That's what led up to it. I was like, yeah, we're looking for sponsors right now for the show. She's like, oh yeah, well, how people can reach out to you? Jordan at com. And so then I was like, man, that light bulb went off. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe we haven't done this. We haven't been saying in the show like how to literally email each of us.
Yeah, I think I gotta put my email on my Instagram.
Hmm. Yeah, I did that. I did that on my personal. Yeah, because I don't have it on my personal. My I think oh yeah, because you have to do it like I think you have to do it like a professional account in order to add your email address on there.
Eh.
Hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have like regular. That one's a Jordan is a Cabrera Cedro Puro at Lightus Better.
Yours, I believe, is CJ Cabrera at kaleidosveteran.com.
Okay.
And then when it comes up, your display name is CJ, and then quotes Papuro
Okay.
Cabrera.
All right, gotcha. On my damn.
I wonder. You can do like you can. Did you know that you can add pronouns to Instagram? Like like he, his, him. Like I just did that on mine. Yeah, I just did that on mine. So like to be all woke.
I saw it. I see he slashed it.
Yeah, I just put that in my so that's awesome. But yeah, like me and Lindsay were in like Target and they had like all these like like they like all these like shirts that were like open-minded shirts, I guess. And I was like, yeah, I think get one of those. Like it's like the, he, she, they, all that kind of stuff, like all the way across, 'cause, especially with Crohn's and IBD, affects everybody. So mm, that's something that'd be something cool too, is getting different voices on the show, man. So a diversity of voices. Um, but what else? And so yeah, so for sponsors, so again,
The
if
GI
anybody,
hospital.
yeah, if anybody sees this stream, and I'll leave this one up, and so we're anybody in the IBD related, business spaces like people that ostomy supply companies, that kind of stuff, CBD companies, uh, yeah, you said like like medical clinics, medical offices. Um, I kind of have like a go big or go home type vibe with this kind of stuff. Like, you know,
Gastroenterologist around the
hmm
country,
right,
world.
just a successful, yeah, there could be a successful GI doctor out there that's just looking for an investment, you know, and so I really like the idea of contacting those GI doctors all across the country and everything. So I really want to. We're not now want to. We're going to do that. So soon. So
Definitely next month because we switched it. Today we're supposed to take
mm,
switched it because we all have a bunch now, but
mm,
we're gonna do it next month, and I'm gonna host it. Pretty much gonna be like for veterans. Is there anything that you want me to ask medic want to get for veterans that have IBD?
mm. Like are there any mental health resources for veterans that are specifically tied to chronic illness?
Because I know that I just got in a point for
Mm-hmm.
mental health appointment second, but
You
I
know?
had to fight tooth and nail for that one, and we're gonna see how that goes. See how regular, how frequent they have me come back, and how actually beneficial it is for me.
I hit up my therapist from Omaha and told her, I was like, yeah, as soon as I get, back on this insurance, we're going to go back to we're going to do Zoom calls. I used to come in there every week, but now I'm just going to do Zoom calls and stuff. So I think yeah, I think it's just important. It's important, I think it's real easy to think, yeah, I got it all figured out and I'm fine. And that's it. That's a real easy way to go, right? Dip right back down. And so, and no, I don't think I'm fine either. And so,
We go
I think
through a
it's just
lot of stuff, man. Sometimes we don't even talk about it.
exactly, dude. Exactly. Life is very full. Life is very full. And so, so it's important to have somebody you can talk to that can help you, separate, what's actually real and what's just, a whole bunch of stuff that you're making up in your head type thing. So, mhm. So, big, fan of people with IBD, finding a mental health professional, and also, if you're a person of color, blind person, Latin, Hispanic, those kind of things, different parts of the world, like a underrepresented type person, try to find a mental health person that looks like you, if you can, um, because I think the first like therapist I had was a white guy, he's a really nice guy. There was like nothing. I mean, nothing bad to say about the man. It's just that
Didn't connect with him.
well, no, it's just like there's the whole like you have you only can have an academic knowledge of
What you go
like
through.
racial like racial issues and stuff. And I mean I can talk about you can help me work out through some kind of stuff, but it's kind of like there's almost like a ceiling of of what you can do because like there's certain things I have to explain to you that if it was somebody else, I wouldn't at least have inherently known. So you had to go with yeah. So it was like maybe like a year or so of talking to that guy. It was like, which he did help a lot, but it was just like, okay, well, this is kind of the end of what I can do here. And then I remember Googling uh like black mental health therapists or whatever in Omaha. And then I found the official website for therapists. I guess is a national one or something. And I remember like again putting in the search box, black, like African American or black or whatever. In the first page, I was scrolling through white people. You
How
know,
for that how'd you pay for that? Was like insurance or you out of
yeah,
pocket?
yeah. I mean, I mean, I had insurance, and so for that reason, it was $40 out of pocket. And so that was yeah. So I was spending about 160 a month on that. I guess 'cause I was going every week. So and then for a
Oh,
little
wait, so you
while,
said you had insurance, but you still paid out of pocket?
yeah, I mean, because because my insurance was crappy. I don't know. So but the or yeah, I don't know if yeah, I did have insurance. I did have to show them everything like that. But yeah, I remember it was like
Yeah.
40 a session. So
The
um
sessions were like an hour long.
right, and so it's possible that maybe my insurance didn't cover mental health, and I was just paying her, $40 an hour because that's a decent hourly rate for what you're doing, right? And so it could have been just that. I don't know, but I was paying her $40. So, and but I think it was worth it. Pretty good therapist. Yeah, really helps. Dig down and know where you're coming from and everything. Um, so yeah, again, I highly recommend anybody do that. I'm happy to hear you're doing that because folks will walk around saying I'm fine all the time and not be fine and take out their shit on other people.
Facts.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
so and so but yeah, so that's that. I so what else is going on? I so for yeah, I do want to reach out to all the gastroenterologists. And somebody asked me recently, like, "Oh man, that sounds like a lot of work." Like how you gonna do that? And I'm assuming there's some kind of association of gastroenterologists that we could reach out to, or maybe more than one. you know,
Or, maybe they can
professional.
pass the word of mouth.
Mhm.
Have them pass it to their gastroenterologist friends.
Right. But I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, but as far as going on LinkedIn and saying and looking up gastroenterologist and this, doing like doing like join that group or reaching out to that group and say, hey, this is who we are, this is what we're doing. There's a lot of great little networking things to do. But yeah, but the thing is to yeah, we want sponsorships or business opportunities to grow revenue for the show, and for the brand. So um but that's that. So that's what I had. What else is going on with me? Uh, Not much, dude. I mean, there's a. I guess I can't show you this.
Ooh, shit. Let's
Uh,
go. Damn.
I don't know. So,
Damn. Oh,
so
tough. Tough.
I don't know.
You
So that
grinding.
is,
Grinding.
yeah, just a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. But um, Yeah, it's coming soon. It's coming soon. This is coming soon. Like, we're still working really hard, and and the cool thing is that we're not waiting on anybody. People are just waiting on us. So we're just we're just making it happen. So, hmm hmm and so I so yeah, so that's so everything's pushing forward. And this the cool thing about this is that um it has the Instagram stuff on.
Yeah, I see it.
So um so yeah, this will be if I get a car for my job between that and this, that'd be dope. That'd be really dope. So um at least as far as connecting with people and stuff like that. So and for Crohn's veteran, I do want uh I do want to make actual cards for us too, for the exact same reason. Because just because you can tell people, here's my Instagram, you can tell people blah blah blah, but if people have
Physical
something
card.
with a physical card that they can pull out and show to somebody else, or
You
be
could
so, or
literally
be,
you could literally just go places and leave your card there,
mm-hmm, people do it all the time. People do it all the time, and
especially in
so
hospitals.
yeah, yeah, and so and just doing that kind of stuff, going out and meeting people, passing on a few cards, leaving a few cards, like kind of tasking yourself. If I get a box of 100 cards, I'm gonna give all these away this month. Type, or every month I give them all out. Type thing, you know. Um, and just to create opportunity. And so I,
Never
and
know who you're
so
gonna meet.
Nope. And so, and to be able, yeah, so I think that, pros veteran, be able to do the same thing. If you're walking out and if you're walking into like let's say like a CBD store, dispensary or something like that, being able to chop it in because out here in Vegas, like there'll be a guy, you'll go to the dispensary and there'll be like a dude like with a little table set up and like selling like just giving out samples or whatever and like non-infused samples or whatever. And so but those kind of like like company reps are like perfect people to be like, hey, what's up? My name's CJ. I'm a host and advocate or whatever for Crohn's veteran, and we're looking for business opportunities. It'd be great to have a connection with you. Have a Zoom call, bow, that kind of stuff. And oh yeah, man, I give it to my boss.
Yeah, we gotta create that Zoom.
Oh yeah, yes we do. So I'll probably do that. Like man, that's yeah. What kind of? I'm reading this email from my son's kindergarten teacher, and they're doing this whole they're doing like a whole parade and everything else and a graduation ceremony, and he's here in Vegas, and he won't get to do any of it.
Dang,
So they're literally like mailing him his cap and stuff in the mail. It's crazy.
that's crazy.
It's crazy like how life works. But yeah, so
Graduating
he's graduating
kindergarten.
kindergarten. Life is crazy. Life is crazy that you know
Man's growing up.
yeah, 6.5 years ago, type thing already. So it is crazy. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about for the sponsors. I just want to reach out to as many people as we can. And so that makes sense. And also maybe thinking about there's anything products or services that you would think it would be cool personally to have sponsor our show. For me too. Like wow, it'd be cool to have free XYZ forever. That kind of stuff. Like no, who could sponsor our show to where we can get free X? You know what I mean? Like, oh man, we got a sponsor for like a game for like a gaming chair company.
I mean, but what would we get for free? We need something that would benefit everybody, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about like samples. you know, as the yeah, having a fruitful business relationship type thing. Like
Taj,
like
CBD.
yeah, I mean, like a CBD company, like a Taj CBD company, but it's like but has the marketing budget to be able to sponsor a show,
That's true. That's
and so and yeah, and so that's the type of and there is this something there's a whole I guess a whole way to do that and package, and I can talk to you about that after the fact, but like as far as how apparently it's supposed to be done, but that's something I aggressively want to
tech.
definitely get done. Yeah, tech, and there's so much opportunity. There's so many people. I mean, you're saying like, yeah, individuals can do it too. I mean, like an individual, uh, just a guy with the company, a girl with the company can do it too. As long as everybody's aligned and it makes sense. So cool, man.
Right.
All right. Well, we could, yeah, we could tell the stream,
Made it here. You catching the
right?
rewind, watching.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for supporting us. Please subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe,
Mm,
follow
right.
YouTube.
Smash
Check
that
out
like button.
that like button. Check out the Crohn's Veteran website. All right. Get yourself some nice little merch. Also,
Yeah,
trying to get a hold of us. Instagram, probably best for me. Also, check out our emails if you want to actually professional business. Hit me up, CJ Rivera at Crohn's Veteran, no, lightestveteran.com.
right. And Jordan at closveteran.com. And so more than happy to talk to you and connect. So